Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Time to take that walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. We're going to do a re-review of Three Floyds Gumballhead. So this is Gumballhead 2015, if you will. I reviewed this one last April, and I thought it was excellent. And Andy sent me a beer mail package a month or so ago, and this one was one of them in there. And he knew that I had already reviewed it, and in his little note he put in here that send you another one. I know you've reviewed this beer but couldn't resist. One of your classic lawnmower beers. So, yes, even though it's a little on the chilly side, we're going to go ahead and review this one. This one was bottled in December, guys. It's a 5.5%er, and it does have the date right here on the side of the bottle. Three Floyds is dating their stuff now. And this is a wheat ale. American Pale Wheat Ale is what Beer Advocate calls it, and Rate Beer just calls it a wheat ale. And Three Floyds out of Munster, Indiana, makers of some great beers. Three Floyds got it going on. They know how to make some good beer, no doubt. And now that they're dating their stuff, excellent. Thumbs up to those guys up there at Three Floyds. Y'all do some awesome stuff. I hear you're expanding your brewery, so hopefully when that's all done, you'll be able to send some a little further out, maybe even to Virginia. I'd love to be able to buy these beers here. I really, really would. So, well, let's get on with this one, guys. Like I said, I reviewed it back in April, and then don't expect your review to change. I thought it was pretty outstanding then. So, let's see how the 2015 version stacks up. Commercial description on this one: an American wheat beer brewed with red wheat and boatloads of Amarillo hops gives this summer brew a lemony finish. Well, they brewed it. It's bottled in December, so I don't really consider that a summer brew. At 5.5%, I don't think I'd want to keep this one till summertime. That's kind of, I would consider that a lower ABV at 5.5%. So maybe instead of the lawnmower beer, this would be a snow shoveling beer, or a snow blowing beer, or whatever you're going to do to work up your thirst in the coolness of wintertime here. So we're going to do this one. This is a lower ABV. I call it a lower ABV beer at 5.5%, and he took the time to buy it and send it to me, so I'm going to review it. So. The slight haze in the bottle is from bottle conditioning, where yeast is added to the bottle for a secondary fermentation. Gumballhead is a Skin Graph Comics hero. Check out Skin Graph Comics and Records at www.skingraphrecords.com. Cheers. Not familiar with that comic at all, guys. I don't read comics, don't do comics, and haven't done comics in about 50 years. So, let's get the cap off this bad boy. The food pairings for this beer, guys, since it's a wheat beer, it says cuisine is your Latin American, German, cheese is earthy, Camembert, Fontina, and the meat is poultry on this one, guys. Glassware, pint, Becker, Nonic tumbler, mug, Sidel, Stein, or Wiesen glass. This is my Wiesen glass, if you will, great big glass, and not recommended for extending sourings, and I agree with that. So if you get it, drink it. And there probably is a secondary thing in there. Let's get all the goodies out of this one, guys. Alright. Alright, with that pour, we got us almost about a finger and a half of head on that. A lot of bubbles in there. Very golden in color. I can see the bulb right through it. It's not cloudy. I think a lot of the wheat beers are. Especially when you have a bottle conditioned one. You'll have a little bit of cloudy haze, but this one produced none. It has absolutely no haze to it at all. Very, very golden amber color on this beer. So let's get a nose on it and see what we got. Very citrusy. Little lemoniness to it. Maybe some tangerine or oranges in there. Very pleasant smelling beer. Very light and crisp smelling. I mean, it's pretty light and crisp tasting too. So let's put it to our lips and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Andy. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate it. Very, very nice. Nice and crisp. Not bitter whatsoever. I don't have the IBUs on this one, I don't think. Yes, I do. IBUs are 28 on this one, so I mean it's not bitter at all. IBUs 28, very, very low bitterness on this, and very easy drinking, very sessionable. You could very easily drink a 6-pack of this. Probably have a little buzz at the end, but you could do it. I like the citrusy smell on this beer. Oranges, tangerines, maybe some lemons in there. Very pleasant smelling beer, guys. Very easy drinking. Very nice one to share with your friends, buddies, the other half. Just a slight bit of that wheat spiciness in there. Very subdued though. Very pleasant. Love the citrusiness of this beer. Very, very tasty. Alright guys, let's let her take a sip or two out of it and sip on it for 5 or 10 minutes or so, and we'll come back and do the final chug. Pretty damn impressive beer. I would highly recommend this one for somebody that wants to get into some craft beer and switch over from maybe a macro lager to get into something with a little more taste. This would be an excellent example to try. So, that being said, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on this for, I don't know, probably about 20-25 minutes. Got just a little bit left here. Very citrusy, grapefruit in there, orange, tangerine, a little bit of lemoniness in there. Nice wheat flavor, a little bit of spiciness from the wheat. Very, very pleasant beer. Very, very good beer to transition from the macro lagers into something with a little more taste. That's not going to have a lot of bitterness like an IPA is going to have, and not a lot of off flavors or a heavy tasting beer like a stout or a porter is going to have. So, very good transitional beer. A top-notch transitional beer, if you will. So, final chug. Wow, that's delicious, guys. Really is great. Great starter beer of the day. First beer of the day, so a nice, nice entry level to something a little bit stronger, which I plan to do. But very tasty beer. These guys at Three Floyds got it going on now that they're dating their stuff. Thumbs up for me on it from this. This is a very tasty beer. When I reviewed this back in April of last year, I gave it a 10, and it hasn't changed that much. It still is, for the style of beer it is, which is an American pale wheat ale. Very pleasant. Nice taste to this beer. I can't think of a single thing that I would say to do different. It's very, very pleasant. So, yeah, another 10 for me. The 2015 review is just as good as the 2014, as well as the beer was. So I enjoyed this one. Andy, thanks again for sending me this one. 10 for me on this one, guys. It's a great wheat beer. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says it's a 94. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says it's a 99 overall and 100 in the style. So excellent numbers from everybody all around. I'd agree. It's definitely worth picking up. Definitely a nice summertime lawnmower-ish, or if you're shoveling snow, you're going to work up just as much sweat doing that as you are cutting the grass. So a good beer to quench your thirst after you've worked one up. So we're gonna leave it at that, guys. If you've had this one from Three Floyds, the Gumballhead, let me know what you think. Let's go see what's in the fridge tomorrow. See everybody then.